is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Noble, Oklahoma, here at Noble Bear Stadium, here on the campus of Noble High School. Tonight, we have the Carl Albert Titans coming in 5-0, 2-0 in district play versus the Noble Bears. The Noble Bears are 0-5, 0-2 in district play. Carl Albert comes in with a score of 70-0 over El Reno last week, and Noble comes in losing to Guthrie 41-14. This is your Whataburger countdown to kickoff. The Oklahoma Sports Network wants to thank Whataburger for advertising with us this entire school year. Whataburger both at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time. Your countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're going to go by tonight, get that buy one, get one. We are this evening live. Kirk Norman here as your play-by-play announcer. Mike Goff as the color analyst. Jonathan Copeland is on the sidelines for us this evening. Max Emmons is doing the producing. And Jaden Paulson is at the camera. So, Coach Goff, we have a 30-game win streak going, 5-game shutouts this season. We have scored 284 points to 0 through 5 games. How do you feel about that?
That's not bad, is it?
That's not a bad record.
No, I just, unfortunately, I'm a pessimistic coach, and I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop.
Exactly.
Hopefully it won't happen until late in the season, if it happens at all.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to another really exciting game tonight.
Yeah.
And
that's the way to sell it.
That's the way to sell it.
There you go.
And I think it'll be a different type of game because Noble loves to throw the ball around, and we mentioned that last week.
Right.
In the post-game talk with a couple of guys. So I'm looking forward to this, and it will be an exciting game.
All right. We're going to be back with you here in just a few moments with your keys to the game, brought to you by Midwest Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Call 405-737-4839. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're here for our keys to the game, brought to you by Midwest Tag Agency. We've got Jonathan Copeland down there on the sidelines, and Jonathan, we're going to give you the go ahead tonight on being the first keys to the game for us. So talk to us a little bit.
Oh, pressure or anything. I think the most important thing is just to do what we do. Go out, play sound in all three phases, kicking, offense, and defense. As Coach Goff mentioned, Noble likes to throw the ball around a lot, so let's get pressure on the quarterback, no turnovers, and stay sound on special teams.
Okay, sounds good to me. What do you think, Coach?
I agree with him. One of the things I had written down as the key to the game was to line up correctly to their multiple sets. They'll end up having 4 wideouts, 3 to one side, 1 to the other, or 2 on both sides. And then every now and then they'll come out in a double tight, double flanker, 1 back set, and getting lined up to the different multiple sets, multiple formations. And not only that, but we're going to have to make sure that we're in coverages correctly.
Right.
The reason I say that is because they'll be in that trips look, trips one side, single receiver the other, and they'll put a kid in motion. And the motion just kind of messes up a little bit with the secondary. But as well as our guys are coached in the secondary, it shouldn't be a problem. But, again, that might be a key to the game. If we do mess up, it might be something like that. As Jonathan said, we need to stay in our rush lanes since they're going to throw the ball probably 70% of the time,
right,
or so. We need to stay in our rush lanes. Our 2 defensive ends are studs at doing that. Mm-hmm. The 2 inside guys plug it up inside really well, and they do get a good push. The Hill kid, what's his first name?
Nick.
Nick Hill.
Yeah.
Nick Hill will get a big push up the middle. And the last thing that I have is like Jonathan said, we need to play hard, do what we do,
right,
and be physical.
Yeah.
And if we're not physical, then it might be a long night for us.
Okay. Well, I've got that. I'm just kind of reiterating what you guys are saying. I wrote down, play assignment football. We have to go do our job. Everybody's got a job. And we've been prepared for this. We prepare for this. It doesn't matter if we're playing Noble or the Chicago Bears. We're going to prepare the same way every single week. And it might be a little different if we're playing the Chicago Bears. But we're gonna play that assignment football. They're looking for open space. That's what they're looking for all the time. And they probably will create some wrinkles that maybe we haven't seen to try to create some of that open space. However, and I kind of love this. I mean, there's a certain amount of grin on my face when I say this, but if you're going to throw the ball, you're going to throw into the teeth of our defense in many cases. Mm-hmm. And our defensive line has done fantastic. Our defensive backs, they haven't even been tried.
Not
really.
Yet.
No, so right. This is going to be an opportunity to see, and honestly, I think it's for good reason they haven't been tried. You've got 3 guys that are D1 back there. And so there's an opportunity for that ball to go the opposite direction.
Yep.
So I really do feel good about what we have and what is going on here. So we want to make them one-dimensional. I would love to make them a running team tonight to where they just realize we can't throw the ball.
Well, and in the case that since they throw the ball 70% of the time, mm-hmm. it was looking like it might be a long game because right. If they throw interceptions, the clock stops.
That's right.
If we make them one-dimensional, make them run the ball,
yeah.
it'll be a lot
makes it a little shorter game. Yeah. Which, there is a time for a coach just to say, you know what we need to do? We need to run this ball as much as we can, hold the ball, give them as few possessions as possible,
Exactly.
and be Army versus OU. So, and obviously, and I'm surprised Jonathan didn't say it. I'm surprised you didn't say it, but it just goes unsaid. We are plus 12, I believe, now on turnovers, and we need to definitely win the turnover battle again this evening.
We do. I agree.
All right, so those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Call 405-737-4839. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network with your starting lineups.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delta teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network football channel. And tonight we have Carl Albert against the Noble Bears. Your starting lineups this evening are brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Coffin specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better, recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. So, Coach Goff, you've got the defense coming up here?
Yes, sir. Is it up?
Yep.
All right. Starting at defensive end, LeBron Royale, number 58, a junior. Starting at defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59, a sophomore. Starting at defensive tackle, Nick Hill, number 77, a junior. Starting at the other defensive end, Joe Thomas, number 57, a sophomore. Starting at Sam linebacker, Carl Vion Young, number 23, a senior. Starting at Mike linebacker, Caden Davis, number 16, a senior. The will linebacker is Marcus James, number 12, a senior. At corner, DeAndre Dukes, number 8, a senior. At strong safety, Trinae Washington, number 7, a senior. At weak safety, Todd James, number 5, a senior. And at the other corner, Tristan Haynes, number 6, a senior.
All right, so now for your offensive starters for the Carl Albert Titans. At left tackle, number 54, a junior, Thomas Welch. At left guard, sophomore, number 52, Kalen Smith. At your center position, senior, number 56, Cody Volker. At the right side, on the right guard position, number 67, a sophomore, Elijah Esparza. And at right tackle, number 64, junior, Wyatt LeClaire. At tight end, number 12, a senior, Marcus James. At number 6, a senior, a wide receiver, Tristan Haynes. At wide receiver, number 5, senior, Todd James. At wide receiver, number 7, a senior, Trinae Washington. At your running back this evening, your starter is number 3, senior, L.T. Simmons. And at quarterback, number 11, senior, Devin Woodring. Your instant replay this evening is brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Brown's Driving School has been serving the Midwest City area since 1996. They offer driver education, the road exam, defensive driving, and motorcycle training. Go see them at 29th and Douglas next to Tinker Tag Agency. Brown's Driving School, where safety is our driving concern. We are about ready for the coin toss, and so we're going to share with you about our scoring recap here. Our scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. Our Red Zone sponsor is Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130. Member FDIC. We'll share with you our halftime sponsors later, post-game, and our players of the game as we get to that at the end of the game. So, Coach Goff and Jonathan, as you're getting ready out there, we're waiting for the captains to come on. I see the captains now stepping on for the Bears and for the Titans, and we'll get you their numbers quickly as they make the turn here, and we can see their numbers. For the Bears tonight, your captain is number 20. That is Connor Franks. Number 21, Jordan Peterman. Number 4, Connor Lane. And number 6, Bryson Carey. Your coin toss is brought to you by Tegan Malone. She's a proud product of Middale Schools. She's also a former Middale school teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business right here in Midwest City. She is running for the State House District 95 to be a champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by Friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. Coach, have you got the numbers on the...
I do. For the Titans, number 56, Cody Volker, one of the captains. 45, Wilkerson. Maddox
Wilkerson.
Sorry, couldn't think of his first name. Number 14 is
Ethan
Spiewak. Mm-hmm. And number 2 is
Christian Oku. There we go. All right, so those are your captains, and they're coming on the field. They're going to meet the Noble captains, and we're going to see how this plays out. Jonathan, can you step out there to the middle and put a microphone on it, and let's see if we can hear what's going on out there. This is that none of this, none of that. You can't punch them in the eyeballs, and can't hold them by the nose. And so far, so good. Everybody's shaking hands. Nobody's falling down. Things look good.
All right, gentlemen, I'm Mr. Melton. I'm going to be your referee tonight. This is Mr. Pollock. He's going to be the umpire. That's Mr. Melton right there. He's going to be one of the back judges. That's Mr. Pratt. He's going to be another back judge. That's Mr. Morris. He's going to be on that sideline. And that's Mr. Byford. He's going to be on that sideline. All right? Gentlemen, you've been chosen as captains. We expect you to act as such, okay? Expect good sportsmanship till that clock reads 000 at the end of the game, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you can see I'm an old fat man, all right? Hand the ball to the nearest official. We hate chasing footballs, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I got a coin here. That's tails. That's heads, all right? You're the visitors. You call it. You tell me what he says. If I drop it, we'll do it again. You ready?
Yes, sir. Tails.
What'd he say?
Tails.
It is a heads. You won the toss. Your choice is to receive, kick, defend a goal, or defer to the second half. You wish to defer. You wish to receive?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which end do you wish to kick from?
We'll kick away from
If you'll move over there, White, move over here.
All right, so Noble won the toss, and they have chosen to defer. And so they are going to allow the Titans to be on offense first. The Titans will be defending the north end zone. That's on the left side. And here come the Titans running across the field here with the flags. That is our Spirit Squad, and then the battle flag bringing up the back end. And so the Titans are ready, and the Titans will be on offense to start this game.
I guess you all heard the comments by the referee.
That was awesome.
It was wonderful, and that's what happens at a football game. So again, they better throw the ball to the nearest official.
That's right. So the Titans, we have 3 minutes here before kickoff. So we're going to share with you our kickoff sponsor. Kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea, easy for me to say, from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs at 10,002 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City, Oklahoma. It's right there on the corner of 15th and Post Road. Jonathan, have you got any report from down there on the sidelines? What do the Titans look like?
They look focused, guys. They look like it's a Thursday night. It's a little short week, but just judging by the demeanor, they look ready to go.
All right, we're excited to see it. So the Noble Bears are about to come out of their bouncy house down here on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're in the garage is what it looks like right this minute. So we're about ready to see them come out onto the field. The officials are ready.
I just wanted to say before we get started that Noble has been ahead of 2 of the 3 films that I watched this week. They scored first. I think they do a good job of picking apart other defenses, and they were actually ahead of Guthrie 14-7 at one point in time in the Guthrie game, and I thought they were going to go ahead 21-14, but it didn't happen.
Well, the Noble Bears have taken the field, and as soon as they move past, the band will step off, and we'll be ready for the kickoff. Again, brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. It's a good place and good people.
Yeah.
All right. The special teams are getting ready on both sides of the field.
You'll notice Noble, in scouting them, Noble doesn't kick the ball very well. I mean, I don't know whether they just can't or won't or don't, but it'll either be squibbed on the ground or I haven't seen him high on side one, but he might do that. But it'll be close to the ground, I think, and which makes it hard to field. And,
right.
You'll get the ball fairly decent field position, but and I don't know if he's trying to ricochet one off somebody up front, but I'm sure our kids, Coach Farley has coached them up about getting out of the way and letting it go through. So it'll be exciting.
Well, we'll be ready to see that as we go. Quite honestly, Coach, I hope this is the last kickoff we see of them.
I do too.
And, one of the things we talked about was this, again, coaches don't want to talk about this. You and I don't necessarily want to talk about this, but the fans want to talk about it. And this whole shutout thing.
Yeah.
And it's 5-0 right now. And the current record, I mean, within the last 30 years, is 7 games.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Where?
It was on Prep Zone.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So actually,
for
one
the
of our
state or for
for the state.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a team, and I'll have to look it up here. I can look it up for you. So there was a team that back in 1934.
Oh my. That's 80
So,
years ago, y'all.
Yeah, Sperry, 1934, had 11.
90 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah, and their season they were 262-0 in points, and that was Sperry back in 1934. So the last one, actually I was wrong. The last one was 2019. Ringling had 9 shutouts in a row, and so there is a record to be had there. but really we don't care about the records as long as we're winning the ball games. So that ball is going to go out here, and it's going to go out of bounds there at the 25. That'll be a flag, and the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Carl Albert Titans will have their first possession of the evening.
And you know, that's not a bad strategy, what he just did, because I wouldn't want to kick it to Tristan Haynes.
Right.
And, you know, and kicking it out of bounds gives them the ball on 35, and they have to go 65 yards, and I think we can do that, but still.
Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben, 405-733-4400. Devin Woodring is at quarterback. Got two wideouts to the left. Tight end on the left side. LT Simmons, he's going to take the ball and go around that left side. He's got a little bit of running room across the 40 to 45, down to the 50. He's going to possibly take it all the way. It's a foot race, and he's gone. First play from scrimmage. And there is a flag all the way back here at the 34-yard line.
And they're not moving the chain. So
yeah.
That should tell you something.
It should tell you that the guy that said, you know, that's a holding call on the Carl Albert Titans. So that'll move the ball back to the 25-yard line, bring up first down at 20. The guy that said, hey, I'm a big guy, I don't want to chase the ball, he didn't run. He knew what was happening.
That's right.
So
the holding call is one of those deals that I think is subjective. I always thought, as a defensive coach, that the offensive guys held us all the time. But that was on the outside, and it wasn't on the inside. So I have no idea. We had three wide receivers to that side, and so it's probably one of the big wide receivers that's out there.
All right.
They probably didn't need to do that.
So the ball is back to the 25-yard line, first and 20. This time we've got one wide out to the top of the screen, one to the bottom, double tight end set, and Noble's looking like they're coming up. It's going to be a handoff to LT Simmons up the middle this time, and he's going to bust forward for about 4 yards on the play.
I think LT will have a big game tonight.
Very well could.
I mean, he already went 65.
They're going to place that ball at the 29-yard line. It's going to bring up second and 16 now for the Titans.
You'll notice Noble's linebackers are creeping up, and they're coming, and they're doing all that. They have nothing to lose. They can't sit in there and try and stop Carl Albert.
Two wideouts to the bottom of your screen, double tight end set. Woodring still at quarterback. Simmons, Woodring drops back to pass. He's got time. He's going to throw it long down the field, and that is a catch there by Trernay Washington, and he is going to fall forward past the 30, and two flags come in for a face mask call. And that
great throw and great catch.
Great throw and great catch. Trernay held up just a little bit, but the ball is going to be down at the 29-yard line.
If he would have tried to catch that against his body, like some wide receiver, he caught it in his hands and was strong enough with it that it was really good.
So Trernay, after
yes, sir. I don't know if you saw that. We had two guys wide open. Obviously, Trernay was open, but I don't know if you saw that wheel by Marcus coming up the Carl Albert sideline.
I did not see it. Oh, it was on the other side? Yeah, I think he was focused in over here.
So the ball is at the 19-yard line. We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. And this time we've got first and 10 at the 19. Two men wide out to the left, one man wide to the right. This time the tight end's on the right side. Man in motion is Tristan Haynes across the formation. It's going to be a handoff to LT Simmons. He's going to cut back up, and he's going to get all the way down inside the 10-yard line to the 9.
It was a good tackle by their linebacker.
So that goes from the 14 down to the 9-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play, brings up second and 5 for the Titans. Two wide outs to the right side. Tristan Haynes wide out to the left. He's going to be in motion left or right across the formation. This time, Woodring drops it out here to Tristan Haynes. He goes across the 5, scoots into the end zone. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
He's pretty fast.
He is pretty fast. So Carl Albert goes up 6-0 with 9 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the first.
Good throw by Devin. I mean, he hit him in stride, and he was gone. Good blocking on the outside.
I think it's safe to say we might have a speed advantage in this game, guys.
I think you're right.
You think?
I believe that's true.
Might be a little bit of a speed advantage. On to do the kicking is Ethan Spiewak. Farley is the holder. Volker's the long snapper. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it is no good. It's off to the left, and that may be the first one Spiewak has missed.
I think it may be.
And so that will be 6-0 for the Carl Albert Titans. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network with your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs at 405-445-8971. The large play there was a 40-yard pass play from Woodring to Washington, and then capped off there with a 9-yard touchdown pass from Woodring to Haynes. And that went 75 yards, 4 plays, and took up just a little over 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, and that's your scoring recap. And now we're back here for our kickoff again, brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Spiewak will be doing the kicking duties.
Is he kicking into a wind, Coach?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's actually kind of a crosswind coming out of the southeast.
I was just wondering if he'll be able to get it in the end zone.
This one's going to go. And it does. It goes into the end zone for the touchback. And so Noble will have its first possession of the evening. 9:41 left here in the first quarter. Titans leading 6-0.
Number 12.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, number 12 is Marcus James. I'm going to kind of clue in on him and see how he does tonight.
Quarterback this evening for Noble is number 14, Jackson Steely. And behind him is Jordan Peterman at running back. Got one wide out to the right, 2 wide out to the left. Got that Z back. It's going to be a handoff to Peterson, and he's going to get right there, maybe pick up a yard or 2. Goes from the 20. And looks like they're going to give him 2 yards on that, maybe 3, just 2. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bears.
Well, Marcus looked good on that play.
Okay.
Let me just say, he stepped up, took the block on, and got in on the tackle.
2 wide out to the bottom of your screen, 1 wide out to the left. Steely in at quarterback, Peterman at running back. Going to hand off to Peterman again. He's trying to get around that outside. No going there. He's going to lose a yard back to the 21-yard line.
Joe Thomas on the tackle. He thought he could outrun Joe. He didn't.
Joe's got wheels.
Joe can run. He can move. And he's stout as a bull.
He is. Ball goes back to the 21-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Bears.
In watching film, this young man that's the running back for them will hit it up inside, and then he loves to bounce. So
2 wide to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. This time it's going to be a pass play. Steely's going to throw it out there wide to the outside. He's got a man across the 30, 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears.
Yep.
So he's going to get all the way up to the 32-yard line. New set of downs for the Bears. It's what we talked about, getting in space.
Yep.
Carl Leon had a great angle on it, just lost his footing right there. I'm sure you guys saw that. But.
Yeah, he stumbled down, didn't he?
So the ball is at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears. 1 man to the top of your screen, 2 men to the bottom. Steely still in at quarterback. This time it's going to be a handoff to Peterson again. Oh, and he gets hit hard.
Yeah, he lost a yard or 2.
That was Joe Thomas again coming in from that left tackle position. and he drives him back to the 30-yard line. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 12 now for the Bears.
I think by leaving us on sides, the two inside guys are the guys that move a little bit, but LeBron will always be the right end and Joe will always be the left end. It really simplifies things for them.
Trips to the left side, one man to the right. This time Steely's going to drop back. He's going to pull out here. He's looking for a ball over the top and just overthrows the intended receiver, Bryson Carey, covered there by Carl Vion Young and Caden Davis.
If he hadn't thrown it over the kid's head, Carl Vion had it and it would have been a pick six, I think.
Out the gate, I think, is trying to
I
think of the number.
I started saying
I
that,
know.
I decided not to.
We've been doing this too long together.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah, we were.
Absolutely. So here we are, 3rd down and 12 now. Trips to the bottom of the screen, one man to the top.
Look for both of our linebackers to come right up the middle. Nope, they didn't.
Steely's going to drop back, a little crossing pattern, and the ball goes in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was number 2, Seth Wilson.
Bless his heart.
And he was covered there by Tristan Haynes. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 12 for the Bears. And it's an obvious punting situation, and back to do the punting is Dawson Davis for the Bears.
This will be we call it a rugby kick. He'll take off and go to the right and kick it right before somebody gets close to him.
Tristan Haynes back deep, standing on his own 40-yard line for the Titans. And, almost. That ball goes up in the air, and Tristan's going to let it go. It goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. And so that is where the Carl Albert Titans will have their second possession of the evening with 6:58 left here in the first quarter. And the ball will be at the 47. Well, the Titan defense had one first down against them there. And a good pass play there by Steely. This time we've got trips to the bottom of the screen, one man to the top. LT Simmons back, Woodring. He's going to keep the ball, designed play, and he's going to get nothing on that.
I don't know if we even got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be close.
It'll be close. I think they probably a loss of a half yard there.
Well,
we're going to say back to the 46 is going to bring up 2nd down and 11. I mean, we're looking about straight at it, and it's behind the 6.
That must be setting up something later on.
Yeah. This time trips to the bottom. One man to the top. Woodring takes the snap. He drops back, throws it out here to Tristan Haynes. He's got space. He gets across the 50. Stiff arms one man. He's going to turn on the Jets down the sidelines. Tristan Haynes, 10, 5, touchdown, Carl Albert.
The block out here by number 5, Todd James, was really, really good, folks. If you can see that on the replay, Todd had his guy and knocked him all the way out of bounds. Allowed Tristan an opportunity to go, how far?
He actually went 54 yards on that pass play.
So
that instant replay is brought to you by Brown's Driving School.
It's always a dilemma for coaches when you miss an extra point to go for 2 on the
match it up
next time you play, so you can have the even number or whatever. But you don't want to chase one.
Ball
point.
is down, kick is up, and this time it goes through. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 13-0 over the Noble Bears. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And your scoring recaps brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. Rowlett a call, 405-445-8971. Well, that was 2 plays, took up 53 seconds, and was a 54-yard Woodring to Hayes touchdown pass, and just a dump out here to the right side. And Haynes made everything happen. Stiff arm one man at the 45-yard line that was off to the races.
And again, great blocking by the guys out front, one of them being Todd James.
Kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time at Midwest Nutrition at 15th and Post Road. Spiewak approaches, and he's going to drive that one deep again. This one's going to go down to the 6-yard line. Taken there, he cuts back up. He's going to get to the 20, and just across the 20-yard line, taken down there by Christian Oku.
Very good tackle by Christian. The guy spun back into him. Christian is right in his lane, right where he should have been.
So
Noble got a little bit of a dilemma.
What's that?
Ethan kicks the ball so far, it looks like my golf shots. He's hitting these trees back here, and we have some active search and rescue going on back there for the ball.
For the football on the extra point?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been that way here at Lloyd Noble.
Well, if it doesn't hit the trees, it goes in the street. So that's I love that sideline reporting down there. That's incredible. So the ball's
getting better, guys. Thanks.
22-yard line. Steely still in at quarterback. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This time, Steely's going to hand off, and he is tackled immediately.
Joe again?
Actually, that one was LeBron Royal.
Oh, it is LeBron.
58, and it was like he was untouched coming through the line. You know, when we play, you always had to count to 3 before you came across the line, you know.
That's true. But what they've done is they've changed sides with them.
Yeah.
Last week we played, and I thought we were doing it again. Last week we played sides, and I'm pretty sure that was because of the way that El Reno did their formations.
Ball is back to the 19-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 13. Trips to the right again, one man to the left. Steely still at quarterback. He takes the ball. He's looking to throw. He throws it short across the middle. Good catch. And that's going to move the ball up to about the 28-yard line.
On the tackle, number 12, Marcus.
So the 19 to the 28 is a 9-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 to go. The Noble Bears are watching the sidelines, getting their play in.
You can almost bet it's going to be a pass.
Well, it seems to be what is working right now.
Yes, sir.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Steely at quarterback. Peterman. Steely's going to throw the ball. He pitches it out there. He's got a man in the wide open. Carl Vion misses him on that first one, and that ball's going to get into Titan territory down at the 49-yard line. Actually, they're backing it up. Looks like he may put it right at midfield.
Oh, roughing the passer.
And a roughing the passer. So that's going to move the ball from the 50 possibly down to the 35. And here they're walking it off. And that'll put the ball at the 35-yard line after the penalty. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 35. This time trips to the left for Noble. One man to the right. Steely in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off this time to Peterson. No good. The running game is just not there.
Well, we may make them one-dimensional.
Yes, we may make them one-dimensional. They may pass all night.
That's true.
So the ball goes from the 35 back to the 38-yard line. And so it's 2nd down and 13. Noble just overcame a 2nd down and 13, so it's not that they can't. Waiting for the play, and they are using all of the play clock. I'm watching their offensive coordinator, and he's going to make this game as quick as possible. He's watching, and he's not even sending the play in until it hits 17. This time Steely drops back to pass. He's looking. He throws it short over, and he's got a man. He goes down immediately, and that's going to be a pickup of 2 yards to the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11 now.
I was just, I can't believe it. And like you said, they're finding holes, and we're playing zones.
Yep.
At one point in time, we could take that stuff away if we go man, and our guys can definitely cover their guys.
Yep.
But we'll play zone. It's good for later on down the line.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Jackson Steele in at quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's looking. He's going to throw a fade all the way down the field, and he throws it up down there, and it's caught by Todd James in the end zone. He brings it out of the end zone, brings it back to the 7-yard line.
Boy,
and
Todd.
Interception there by Todd James.
And a lot of that was due to the pressure that was put on him by the outside.
Yeah, he had to throw.
He had to throw it pretty quick, and he threw it, instead of throwing it over the outside shoulder, he threw it over the inside shoulder, and Todd was right there. And he made a great play.
Instant replay brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Carl Albert has their 3rd possession of the evening. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the ball is at the 7-yard line.
You know, that's almost like a punt.
Yeah. 2 men wide to the left, 1 man to the right. Woodring takes the snap, throws it out there again.
He could go.
And that is Haynes one more time. He's backing up, looking for a place to run, and he's going to push forward across the 10, gets out to about the 12, and he's gang tackled there.
Oh, man, I hate to say this, but if he'd have just sprinted over this way, he'd have been gone. But
so the ball is going to be placed at the 12-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Titans.
Number 10, Jackson Webster into the game at wide receiver.
Got trips to the right, tight end on the left side. Woodring takes the ball. This time he's going to keep it himself. He's going to go left. He's got running room. What kind of speed does Devin Woodring have? Across midfield, down to the 40, cuts back, gets down to the 35-yard line.
Good run, Devin.
Great run by Devin Woodring. He and I talked about that on the coaches show.
Did you?
Yeah, I said, I know you've been throwing the ball around, but I've seen you run, and you can run.
Yeah.
Great job there down to the 35-yard line. Carl Albert's looking to go fast. 2 men split out to the right, 1 man to the left. Woodring's going to drop it off out there. Tries to hit number 10. That's Webster. And just throws it a little short of Webster, so no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 35 in Noble territory.
As a famous Milwaukee Brewer used to say, just a little outside.
Just a little outside. Jackson Webster's going to move to the right side this time. We've got
I think he might have been getting his legs under him on that throw.
Yeah.
A little gas.
Yeah.
Got Stubbs, Oku, and Webster over here on this right side. LT takes it, goes right up the middle, pounds forward across the 30-yard line.
You know, I like the way he carries the ball in traffic. He had both arms on it. He wasn't about to fumble that sucker.
They're going to place that ball down at the 28-yard line, and that brings up a 3rd down and 3 for the Titans. Got the young guns in at the wide receiver position.
Yep, they do.
Marcus James is at tight end on the left side. Webster is out there on that left side. Woodring's looking. He's going to cut up. And does he have enough to get down to the 25-yard line?
Looks like he might have.
It looks like they might have it. And down on the field there is number 54.
Cathan.
That's Thomas Welch.
Oh, is that Thomas?
Yeah. And they are going to give him enough for the 1st down. He needed 3. He picked up 3. And so Thomas Welch is down. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That was Thomas Welch that went down. Looked like a tweak of an ankle. He gets up, walks off under his own power, and we're glad to see that.
I don't know if they'll think it's correct enough for him to have another tape job and come back out, but we'll see how the young man that took his place does.
Trips to the right. Marcus James to the left. It's going to be a pass right over the top. Boom! Touchdown, Carl Albert. Byron Stubbs.
Byron Stubbs right over the middle.
He lets that fall right into the basket, falls into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Carl Albert Titans score from 25 yards out. Woodring has 3 touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns now in the first quarter, 18.5 seconds left.
And we were talking earlier that he throws a really, to me, a catchable ball.
Mm-hmm. Farley's in to do the holding. Spiewak is in
I want
to do.
you guys to pay attention where this ball flies off to.
Okay.
How far?
Yeah.
You use like a yellow ball maybe.
Ball is down. Kick
Find
is
it.
up. And it goes. It is good. And when it misses the net back there, it's gone. All right. So Woodrings to Stubbs, and that's going to place it 20-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and your scoring recap, again, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. The touchdown was Woodring to Stubbs. That was a 25-yard strike right over the top, and the touchdown goes in. The big play on that drive, 6 plays, 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and Woodring takes it 54 yards on that quarterback around the left end, takes it down the sidelines out there, and is off to the races. And so Woodring's having a heck of a night.
He is. So far, so good. Keep it up, Devin.
So Noble is going to have their third possession of the evening. Ethan Spiewak approaches the ball with the kickoff. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. And he's going to kick that one, and it's going to actually go out of bounds. That's going to give the ball to Noble at the 35-yard line with 18.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, your first quarter brought to you by Ben Osinga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben 405-733-4400. All right.
Guys, a quick update. I think Thomas is going to be all right. I think he's just got a little stinger. He got checked out by the trainer. Looks like he's ready to go again.
Okay, that's good news. Good news.
Was it a shoulder?
Yeah, they were kind of massaging it and making sure he had mobility in it, and just looked like he maybe caught a stinger on that play or something.
Inside screen there, got seen by Caden Davis. Tackle for loss. He goes from the 35 and gets drugged down back there at the 30-yard line. I kind of did that especially for Caden, because Caden told me last week, I'm going to get a tackle for loss.
Yeah, he did.
And he did.
And that was a big one.
And that's the end of the first quarter, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 20-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Whataburger, Whata Wings.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your second quarter sponsor is Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call 405-931-3046. Tooney Buys Houses, your second quarter sponsor. We're back to 12 minutes left here in the half. And second down. Second down and 15. Steely takes the ball. He throws it out there in the flat. It is taken there by number two, Seth Wilson. And he is immediately hit. Was that Trene or Carl Vion?
Whoever that corner is the corner on that side.
Number 6.
That's
Tristan.
Yeah.
Tristan Washington with the hit.
Tristan Haynes.
Or Tristan Haynes. Dadgummit. Well, you've got T. Washington, T. Haynes.
That's right. I get mixed up all the time, too. I just don't say it out loud.
Plus Todd James. There's a bunch of T's out there.
There is.
All right.
Better throw it deep.
Ball's back to the 27. They're coming in after him. That's
Carl
Carl Vion Young. And he's got the big-time tackle for loss back to they're going to place that ball at the 16-yard line.
Carl Vion is considered the weak safety. In if you were playing down at OU, he'd be the, quote, cheetah.
Yeah.
And he showed cheetah speed right then.
11 yards lost on that play. The ball is at the 16-yard line. Brings up 4th and 23. I think it's longer than that, honestly. I just looked at the scoreboard and saw 4th and 23. And that ball is almost blocked. It's going to go straight up. Tristan Haynes takes it. He's going to cut up the field. He catches it at the 43, takes it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Maybe they mark it at the 38.
That tells you he wants to return a punt.
Yep, it does.
For a touchdown, not just returning. Because there were people all around him, and he still caught it, which that bodes well for him.
The ball is at the 39-yard line. 10:30 here in the second quarter. Not the third quarter, second quarter. Trips to the right this time. Tight end on the left side. It's Marcus James over here. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to L.T. Simmons. He's got a little room.
Man.
Goes from the 39.
That edge over there, didn't we?
Yep. Down to the 35-yard line. 4 yards gained on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
Thomas is back in there.
Yes, he is. Thomas Welch, who went off under his own power, is back there at his left tackle position.
We saw him limping. We thought it was his ankle.
Yep.
The man over there said, nope, it's a stinger.
My job, guys.
There you go. Trips to the right, tight end on the left side. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to drop back, throws it across the middle, got Tristan Haynes wide open down at the 22, falls forward.
They're playing a deep thirds look, and he just kind of curled up inside of that deep safety, and he was wide open.
Ball's going to be placed at the 16-yard line. 19 yards picked up on the play, and we are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
The play fake kind of froze everybody, and it just left him wide open.
2 men wide to the right. 1 man wide to the left. Tight end on the right side. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to LT. LT's going to jiggle his way around. Not going to pick up much this time. Picks up 1 yard on the play down to the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Well, it's one of those deals when you run from left to right, it's not as much good as if you go straight downhill.
Had just a couple of penalties, but it's been a pretty clean game so far. Trips to the left this time. Tight end on the right side. LT is still in the backfield. This time he's going to hand off to LT across that right side. He makes the corner, and he gets down to the 5-yard line. Flag comes flying in. And
looked like a dart being thrown, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Dart thrower. I'm sorry.
He's got a good arm, but he's not going to run much.
No.
Yeah.
No. Throw him the ball.
This time they're going to call a chop block on Carl Albert.
Well, That won't make
decided
Coach
that
Madden
late
happy.
on.
That won't make Coach Madden happy.
No.
Did you see it, Jonathan?
No, so that means it didn't happen.
Well, so
and some of these coaches are kind of curious to where that came from also.
I did see 3 people laying on the ground, and one of them was theirs.
Yeah.
And 2 of them was ours. And so I guess.
It could. The ball is back at the 30-yard line. And it will be second down and about 22. Trips to the left. Tight end on the right side. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Throws it across the middle. That was intended for Tristan.
We had too many men on the line of scrimmage. One guy was covered up. Our number 6, Tristan, was covered up. The guy behind, next to him, which is Trene, was on the line. He shouldn't have been. Or Tristan should have been off. One of the two.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting ready to
And
do. Yep.
that is what the call is. So that's going to drop us back 5 more yards. And it's going to stay second down, but it'll be 28 now. And the ball is at the 35-yard line.
And it's those little things like that you don't want to do again.
No.
When you're playing the Noble Bears tonight, you want to have a clean game.
Actually, it looks like their coach is saying we want to decline that penalty, which will move the ball back to the 30-yard line, and it will take away a down, which is probably a pretty smart play. I mean, the fewer downs, the fewer opportunities you have for scores.
Yep, that's true. So looking at Noble's defense, they have 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers, and then 2 inside linebackers. It's the old 5-2.
That time is a screen pass out there to LT Simmons across the 20, down to the 15. And we've got a flag come flying in again.
That'll be a clip.
And he is going to go out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. The flag is back at the 13-yard line.
One of our wide receivers was coming back to block, and I didn't see it. And I guess that official did.
So that'll end up being a block in the back. That's exactly what Coach Goff said it was. He didn't see it, but he called it. I thought that was amazing.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's what I said. But you called it.
But I saw a lot of the.
Yeah.
It looked like that's what should have or could have happened.
Right. I always think it's funny. You can just pretty much tell by where the flag is thrown what it's going to be.
Exactly.
Exactly. So the ball is now moved up. It actually ends up giving positive yards. The ball goes from the 30, and it's taken down to the 28.
That was really good.
Or no, taken down to the 24.
That was a really good setup screen.
And we're back to 3rd and 18. Trips to the left, one man to the right. Woodring takes the ball. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw to that outside, and that is caught over there by Christian Oku.
This brings up
the possibility
of a tying field goal. There they come.
And here they come. This is a school tying field goal attempt by Ethan Spiewak. And so the ball is going to be placed at the 12-yard line.
If he makes it, he will tie a young man named Eric Worsig, who I've got all kinds of stories I can tell about Eric. Not bad, good football stories. But I'll wait.
28-yard field goal attempt here by Ethan Spiewak, well within his range. And this would tie the school record. And the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And Ethan Spiewak
very good
ties the school record with that field goal and will break the school record with the next field goal.
Congratulations, Ethan Spiewak.
Absolutely. 23-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans go on top 23-0, 7:38 left here in the second quarter. Ethan Spiewak is our school record, tied for the school record in field goals, and that is our scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. That was a 28-yard field goal that Spiewak puts it through, and the score then turns 23-0. This time he's going to be kicking off with a little bit of a breeze to his back. It's coming out of the southeast, and this time he is going to boot it high, and it's going to hit in the end zone for the touchback. And Noble will have its fourth possession of the night here with 7:37 left in the second quarter.
Starting from the 20. Have to drive 80 yards, and they haven't driven very far yet.
No.
Thank goodness. So far, we've been playing our base defense.
Trips to the left this time, one man wide to the right. Steely in. He's going to hand it off there to Peterson. Peterson gets across the 20-yard line. That's Peter Munn, not Peterson. Peter Munn goes to the 21-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 9. And they're going back. He's giving in the signal slowly. Trips to the left, one man to the right. Steely there at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to pass it over there in the middle. It's picked. That's Trernay Washington, and he's taking it home. Pick 6. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
He was waiting for that. He read that all the way. He knew what coaching, what they've told him is in that formation, they're going to throw a dump pass right there, and he was sitting there waiting on it.
Trernay Washington takes it in from about 21 yards out, and that is a Titan touchdown, taking the score now 29-0.
He did tell me last week that he wanted to work on his interception game.
Well, he did right there.
He did right there.
Yeah. Ethan Spiewak in to do the extra point try. Farley with the hold. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top 24-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. And that was Trernay Washington. Pick 6 from 21 yards for the return, and that takes the...
I was going to say, that's 2 for him in the last 2 games.
That's correct. The Titans now lead 30-0 with 6:55 left here in the second quarter. And so Spiewak in to do the kickoff. Kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop into Midwest Nutrition, 10,002 Southeast 15th Street. Spiewak is going to drive this one deep into the end zone. That goes 9 yards deep into the end zone. Touchback for the Titans.
I don't know what it is about his ball, but whenever it hits in the end zone or close to the end zone, it backs up.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be a weapon if he could get it to where it was like on the 1 yard line and back it up.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Almost caught that in a previous game. And it
that
bounced
almost
in.
happened.
Yeah.
So the starters are still out there.
Yep.
They put LeBron down as a defensive tackle, and have put who is that outside?
Steely takes the ball. He hands it off to Peterman. Peterman tries to get around that left side. No go there. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Back to the 16-yard line.
What they did was they put the one defensive end down as a defensive tackle, moved Maddox Wilkerson in, and put Cade Davis in as the other defensive end, and they ran a stunt. They called a tech stunt, and the tackles went out, and the ends went underneath, and that's called a tech stunt. And they were all over it.
2nd down and 14 for the Noble Bears. Trips to the right, one man wide to the left.
They're in it again.
Little bit of adjustment there on Coach Herbert's part. This time Steely drops back to pass. He's got a man wide open out here in the flat, and he's going to get hit there and knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Nice pass and catch.
Seth Wilson on the catch for Noble.
Guys, I'm sure you see this, but 23 is all over the field.
He
just made this last play, his tackle for loss, and he chases that guy down on the outside.
Yeah.
Carl Leon's having a great game.
He is. It's go Carl Leon.
3rd down and 5 now for the Noble Bears.
I think he's trying to make a statement.
Yeah. Trips to the left this time, one man wide to the right. Jackson Steely takes the ball. He's going to toss the ball out there to that flat side almost. Tristan almost had an opportunity on it. It was intended for number 6, Bryson Carey. Covered very well there by Tristan Haynes, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5 from the 25. And the punter comes on, Dawson Davis. So Tristan Haynes is going to back up to midfield.
I promise you all, he in the previous games has rugby kicked. He hadn't rugby kicked it yet tonight, but he did before. Unless they change punters.
Got 4 seconds to get this off, and they're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah. They didn't have enough.
So they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you after that timeout. 4th down and 5. The ball is at the 25-yard line. And to do the kicking is Dawson Davis. Back deep standing at midfield is Tristan Haynes. Caden Davis, I thought he was going to jump in front of that one. Tristan saying, get away from it, get away from it. And that was almost a poor decision there by...
He didn't say it loud enough.
No,
apparently.
Cooper Brackage, yeah.
Cooper was still blocking his guy and almost got hit.
Got a little close. So Carl Albert is going to have its 5th possession of this first half with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsor, Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. 405-931-3046. This time it's a double tight end set, one wide left, one wide right. L.T. Simmons in at running back. Woodring all the way at quarterback. Man in motion, across the formation. Hands off to L.T. Simmons right up the middle.
Yeah, we didn't get anything.
And that was right into the teeth of the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Ooh, good. Jonathan, comments?
Into the Bears cage, guys.
Oh, sorry. You've been working on that one, haven't you?
Been holding off for a little while.
Okay, good. Got a heavy to the right side. Two men wide to the right. LT Simmons is going to take the ball, try that right side. He gets around. He cuts up field.
Good
He's driving those legs, and it's off to the races again. Simmons, 10-5, touchdown, Carl Albert.
No flags.
I like
Thank
to see
goodness.
that.
Yep. Hey, that was a tough run by him.
That was. He had to bust through the middle, get out of the traffic, and then it was off to the races, and there was nobody catching him. 46-yard touchdown runs by LT Simmons. A little bit of frustration down here on the Noble sidelines.
That's the head coach.
Yeah.
And I would be too.
Yeah. So just an end around off that right side. This time, Farley with the hold, Spiewak with the kick. It's up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 37-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Thinking of buying or selling a home, give J.R. Rowlett a call, 405-445-8971. That was a two-play drive, took 50 seconds, covered 46 yards, all by L.T. Simmons on that second play. And that's where the Titans come up with the score, 37-0. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition at the corner of 15th and Post. Spiewak is coming in to do the kicking duties. Boom. And he's going to send that up, and it goes into the end zone for the touchback.
As soon as I say that all his balls back up, that one goes out of the end zone.
It bounced forward.
Yeah. Yeah. It just shows you how much I know.
Noble with their sixth possession of the evening. 4:51 left here in the second quarter. And they're going to start with it backed up at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Jackson Steele in at quarterback all the way. Two men wide to the right, one to the left. Steele takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Peterman. Peterman goes right in to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he made it back there, so the ball's going to be put back at the 19.
I think that's called gang tackling. Bless you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to say, not you're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. I just sneezed behind you. So that's
I hope it was behind me.
It was. That's 2nd down and 11 for the Bears. This time they're going to go trips to the left side, one man wide to the right. Got DeAndre Dukes out here. Marcus James out here on this right side, left side to the Titans. Jackson Steele takes a snap, hands it off to Peterman again. He gets hit immediately and gets right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That was Joe Thomas on the play.
We had a stunt coming on there. We were manned up on the corners for sure, and I don't know about because DeAndre was manned up on this kid out here.
Mm-hmm.
And both linebackers came.
Trips to the right side this time. Just a flop of the field from what we had last time. One man to the left. It's an obvious passing down, 3rd and 11, and they've gone 2 running plays, and they're letting that clock run. This time, Steely's going to take the ball. He's looking to pass. He's looking out here. He's going to throw it across the middle. That was actually intended for number 6. That was Bryson Carey, but well overthrown. The ball never had a chance to reach the receiver, and that will be 4th and 11 from the 19-yard line.
Number 4, Connor Lane, was a little bit deeper, and it landed in between the 2 wideouts.
So in to do the punt is number 9 again, Dawson Davis. And standing at the 47-yard line in Bear territory is Tristan Haynes. Looking up, Caden's trying to get around, and the ball is going to go this time, and they're going to get away from it again. If it had a good bounce, Tristan was going to go for it.
Yeah.
And the ball is going to be just inside Titan territory at the 49-yard line.
Coach Goff.
Yes, sir.
I've noticed a lot on 3rd and longs for Noble. They're sprinting the quarterback out. Are they doing that because they don't want him sitting in the pocket and almost be like shooting fish in a barrel and give him the best chance of making something happen out in space?
I believe that's true. Yes, sir.
2:59 left in the half. And no bands on the Carl Albert players. They're just going to play a regular offense. And so this is double tight end. Woodring comes up. He's looking. He's going to cut up field. He gets across the 50, gets to the 45, down to the 40, and he's going to get bunched up down there about the 37-yard line. Good run there by Woodring from the 49 in Titan territory down to the 37.
He was looking to throw the ball the whole way, but nobody was open.
Nope. So the ball is at the 37-yard line. 14 yards picked up, and Titan first down.
Yeah, Jonathan, I think that they realize that our front people are a little bit quicker than their down people.
Haynes and Washington on the left side. Todd James on the right. Got the tight end on the right side. Going to throw it out here to Trey Washington. He pushes off one man, gets inside, pushes down again. Flag comes in from the backfield. Well after the play, Washington goes out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
You get Tristan for holding.
Really?
I think it's a terrible call.
Holding on the Carl Albert Titans.
How about that?
And so that'll go from the 37 to the 47. There's a little bit of confusion. It looked like somebody took a timeout.
No, Whitehead will have to let us know about that.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't seen anything yet. So he's going to give us an idea of what the call is. Going to be holding on Carl Albert, and then dead ball personal foul on Carl Albert.
That's unsportsmanlike, Coach.
Yeah, it's unsportsmanlike, yes. And so that could end up being a 25-yard
I didn't see
penalty.
The foul.
I didn't either.
I think we're being too mean or something.
I'm not sure. I did not see anything happen over here, but the unsportsmanlike happened over here. The holding happened out there, but I didn't see what happened over here on the sidelines. I
didn't either.
Trernay just got up and walked back, so I'm not sure what that was about.
I think Coach Dunn went out to see, and the guy said, "I'll talk to you later."
Yeah. Well,
he's coming over.
Coach Dunn's waiting.
Now.
The ball is going to be put back in Titan territory at the 38-yard line. It will be, let's see, 10, 20, 33 yards.
There you go.
It'll be 1st and 33 at the 38. All right.
Now they're talking to Trene, right?
I think that's who they were talking to. And, I mean, I saw Trene get up over here and head back. He may have said something. Yeah. He may have called the guy something nice.
Yeah.
Trips to the right, 2 men to the left. Empty backfield this time for Devin Woodring. 2 minutes and 13.
This will be fun.
Yep.
They're playing a two deep secondary with, it looks like man under. Well, no, they're not man under. Anyway, they're playing halves, so the middle of the field is wide open. If we
Woodring drops back to pass, he moves out to the right side. He's going to toss it out there, and that was Todd James, I believe, if that's number 5. Actually, that was Tristan Haynes with the catch. And so the ball goes up to the 49-yard line, second down, and about 22. They get set. This time Caden Davis is in the backfield. He takes the pitch out from Woodring. He gets across the 40 and goes out of bounds there. Another flag comes in, and
he's going to call holding too.
I was going to say he's going to call holding. This time it's on Todd James because that's who the referee was trying to coach up there, which personally I don't appreciate. I don't just call the penalty and go on.
Yep.
So the ball is going to go from the 41-yard line. Don't say it, Coach.
Don't poke the bear.
Right.
So to speak.
Yeah. Ball's going to go back to the 49-yard line in Titan territory. Still second down. And so no gain on the play is what it was. It was a 10-yard gain. Takes it right back to the 49.
Still second down, though.
Yeah, still second down and 22. So play over, like in volleyball. 2 men wide left, 2 men wide right. Woodring goes out. He's going to throw it down. He hits Trene Washington. And that's a pickup of about 12 yards on the play. Down to the 37-yard line.
Almost to the original line of scrimmage.
That's right.
No penalty flags.
It was the original line of scrimmage. They're going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Titans go quick. They're going to let everybody through. Woodring's going to look upfield. He's going to run, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 30. They're going to say the 34-yard line.
That was going to be a screen.
Yep. So only 3 yards picked up on the play brings up 4th down and 7. And look who's walking on the field.
Try it?
So this would be,
let's see,
7 and 34.
That would be a 51-yard
yeah,
field goal, y'all.
51-yard field goal attempt here, and he does have the leg for it. And we're going to see how this plays out, and Noble is going to take a timeout. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
We're back with you now on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where we're setting up for a 51-yard field goal attempt by Ethan Spiewak. Ethan is a 4.5-star kicker and has put in a lot of work this summer. And in one of the camps, actually won the over 50-yard award in one of the camps that he was in. And so he is set up now. And good snap, good hold, and we'll see where the kick goes. Farley calls for it. The ball is down. The kick is up. It is good.
Yeah,
51 yards by Ethan Spiewak. He drops it over the bottom bar, breaking the Carl Albert Titan school record at 51 yards.
What a deal. Congratulations, Ethan Spiewak and family.
Absolutely. 51-yard field goal by Ethan Spiewak, and that takes the score 40-0.
So proud.
Absolutely.
Go
ahead.
I was just going to mention the young man that he just took the record away from. Eric Warshik was a wonderful kicker, played soccer, was on the first soccer team from Carl Albert that made it to the state finals. Got beat 1-0, but still was just an unbelievable young man. And I used to play golf with his dad.
Okay. 48.7 seconds left here. And your scoring recap, that actually ended up being a 5-play drive, felt like a 10-play drive with all the penalties.
Yes, sir.
And took up a little over 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And Ethan Spiewak lines it up from 51 yards out and puts it right through the center and just made it over the bar.
And but you were talking about how he had won the award for kicking over more 50-yard field goals than anybody else at the camp he was at.
So here we are. Spiewak lined up to do the kicking duties again, and he's going to put this one high.
This is short.
And that one's going to come down. The ball is fumbled down there at the 4-yard line, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 15.
Got knocked out of bounds by number 1, Byron Stubbs.
Byron Stubbs. So I was just chuckling because the side judge over here tried to left-hand throw the ball, and that didn't work very well.
Yeah.
So the ball is at the 16-yard line, and Noble has its 7th possession of the evening.
Number 13, Jackson Vineyard, is in now at the weak safety.
Just playing a big prevent. Everybody's back. And 1st and 10. And the ball's going to be handed off there to Peterman. He's going to get taken down behind the line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line. 1-yard loss, and that should be enough to let the play clock run itself out.
Tackled by LeBron Royale. The people that we had down on the line of scrimmage that time was 2 defensive ends and the middle linebacker. And they can move, y'all.
Yep. And
they'll probably try one more running play if they try anything.
They don't even need to.
They don't?
Nope. Play clock's at 26 and the game clock's at 12. There's no need to even snap the ball.
Yeah, the center doesn't have his hand on the ball at
Nope.
all.
And so that's where we end this first half, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 40-0 over the Noble Bears. We'll be back with our halftime show here in just a few minutes on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delta teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these What-A wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That Snow.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And now we have our halftime show. Halftime is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. And by CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located in Automobile Alley in Oklahoma City, across from the Hideaway Pizza. From custom dining tables, mantles, reclaimed beams, as well as custom cabinetry. Come visit and tell us what you think of the new showroom on Google and take a custom charcuterie board while supplies last. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest contest giveaways. CK12 Designs in Oklahoma City, the new location at 820 North Broadway, and also at their original location at 8209 Northeast 23rd Street. The Noble Band looks good tonight. I hope you can see them. And they are... we are right in the middle of competition season, Coach.
Yep.
And so everyone is preparing for competition all over the state and getting ready for the final runs here in October.
If anybody knows how Carl Albert's group did last week on Saturday, the band, they looked so good Friday night at homecoming. I just wondered how they did in their competition on Saturday. I think they were placed in the top 5, but I don't know that for sure. If somebody could text us tonight and let us know about that, we sure would like to give them a shout out.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, Carl Albert leads here 40-0. Let me run down just a little bit of what's gone on here. Carl Albert lost the toss and Noble deferred, so they will be receiving the ball in the second half. Carl Albert took 4 plays and 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and on 2 main plays, 40-yard strike from Woodring to Washington, and then Woodring to Hayes takes it in from 9 yards out, and that's how Carl Albert goes up. Spiewak misses his first point after try that I can remember this year. I don't think
he has missed
I don't think he's missed one.
Yeah.
But we're going to share a little bit about how good that was at the end.
Yeah.
So Noble takes it, 7 plays, and then they punt. And Carl Albert takes it in 2 plays. Woodring to Hayes on a 54-yard touchdown strike. Took 53 seconds. Carl Albert goes up 13-0. Noble takes it, and this time they go 6 plays, and it was an interception. For
a touchdown.
For a touchdown, that's right. And that was Tristan Haynes who takes it in. And actually, not on that one. Not on that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
There was just an interception, and the ball was taken down to the 7-yard line, and then they are moved.
That's the one Todd James
That's
caught
right.
in the end
Todd
zone.
James caught in the end zone.
And came out of the end zone.
Came down the 7-yard line. Carl Albert ends up going 93 yards in 6 plays Woodring to Stubbs was the 25-yard touchdown pass, but that was set up by Woodring actually running 54 yards down the left side. Took 2 minutes and 24 seconds. The score then goes 20-0. Noble goes 3 and out. Carl Albert comes back, and they get the ball on the 39-yard line, drive it down to the 12, and that is where Ethan Spiewak gets his first field goal of the evening, tying the Carl Albert record, and the score goes 23-0. On the next possession by Noble, they get the touchback, start at the 20-yard line. On the second play from scrimmage, the ball is picked, and Ternay Washington takes it in from 21 yards out. Carl Albert then leads 30-0. Noble gets its fifth possession. Again, another touchback, 3 and out, and Noble gives up the ball, and Carl Albert takes it on 2 plays. 46-yard touchdown run by L.T. Simmons. A very scrappy run, comes out of the pile and takes it in. 50 seconds and 2 plays. Noble has its sixth possession on the touchback, and they actually go backwards 1 yard, punt the ball, and that sets up Carl Albert at their own 49-yard line. They get the ball down to the 34, which sets up a 51-yard field goal attempt by Ethan Spiewak, and Ethan Spiewak drives it in. Needed 51, probably got 52.
52, yeah.
And that's all it
right.
takes.
Yes, sir.
And the ball goes through the uprights, and Ethan Spiewak breaks the record at Carl Albert for field goals, and he does that on a 51-yard attempt. No better way to break a record than getting a long field goal.
Yep.
Noble gets the ball back, and the ball is brought out to the 16-yard line. They go back to the 15-yard line, and that is the half.
You know,
so,
we'll have to look this up. That I don't know.
It may very well be.
Has many people kicked a 51-yarder at Carl Albert? I don't remember.
I don't
remember. What's his? Manger kicking a 47-yarder in the playoff game against Mack, but it may have been a 50-yarder. I'm not sure, but it was somewhere 45 to 50 yards. But I don't know that there's been a 51.
I don't know that there is, and we'll have to go back and look in the record books and see what we can find out about that, and we'll get back with you next week and let you know. That is a great thing to look up. I remember a long one just before half in a playoff game over at Western Heights one night.
That's the one I was talking about.
Okay, that's Manger. Okay.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have told you who it was, but I remember the kick, and actually gave us a 3-point lead, I think.
I believe it did.
Yeah. And isn't it strange you can remember those things?
Yeah, the only reason
but I can't remember where I left my keys.
The only reason I remember his name is because Coach Rollins always called him Munger.
Okay.
And I go, Munger. No, it's Manger.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so, Coach, what do you say? What do you think about this first half in regard to what our goals have been, what we talked about, and
I think the only thing that I have to say that, of course, being a coach, were too many penalties, whether they're
it doesn't matter.
Warranted or not.
Right.
There's too many of them. Jonathan, what do you think?
I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
We've got to clean up some of these penalties.
Yep.
Effort's there. We're playing great. Got great focus, but, you know, like you said, whether they're there or not doesn't matter. They threw the flag, got to overcome. And in a game like this, I'd rather not see that. Create bad habits.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't need to create some bad habits. But, you know, I was very proud of our kids. There was no cheapiness on either side.
Yeah.
Which is a lot better than last week.
Right. We got the one unsportsmanlike conduct. I didn't see it. I didn't hear anything. There wasn't anything to go by that. That is one of our team goals, is to have no unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
Exactly.
And so we do have one here in the first half. And I think it was on Ternay. I don't know that to be sure. So we'll probably get that cleared up at the end of the game. But we've got 9 minutes left here in halftime. In regard to the keys to the game we talked about, I think we're accomplishing those keys.
Yep.
We're keeping them in check. You know, there was that point that I said I'd like to make them one-dimensional, and they kind of came out there for a little while, and they couldn't run the ball, but they were throwing the ball fairly well.
Yeah, decently.
And but it just wasn't for many yards. That was, they had to stay under.
Well, as soon as they caught the ball, we were tackling.
Right.
So
Yeah, very few yak yards, no yards after the catch.
Right.
So, all right. Well, let's look around the state and see what we've got going on. In the second quarter, Booker T. Washington is up on Bishop Kelly 14-0. And there's not a lot of things happening on Thursday night. Carl Albert is up in 6A. 6A2, everybody's going to be playing tomorrow night. And in 6A1, currently at halftime, Norman is leading Enid 42-0. And Norman's got a good team this year, 4-0.
Wow.
And so we'll drop on down to 4A and see what we see down there. Blanchard at halftime is leading Tecumseh 14-7. Now that's going to be a good game. That's two good teams. And that's at Tecumseh. Tecumseh's 3-1. Blanchard's 5-0, and so that's a good game going on out there. And then the Battle of I-40 going on. Clinton is at Elk City, and Clinton is rated number 9 in the state right now. Elk City leads them at halftime 14-7.
Wow.
And
good for the Elks.
Absolutely.
You know, we played them the last couple of years, and it's I thought that they've been on the rise.
Yep. They actually played a good game last year against us out there at their place. Weatherford is leading Cache 13-0, and that's not a surprise. Cache is on hard times right now. And drop down to 3A. Heritage Hall is up 20-10 over Kingfisher, and that is in the third. Plainview is up over Star Spencer. Sorry, Coach. 43-0.
Go Bobcats.
There you go. And Victory Christian is leading McLeod 22-7. We get into the 2A1s and 2A2s. 2A finally got split up.
They did.
Yeah, Kingston is leading Bethel 56-12. Perry is up on Mount St. Mary's 20-0.
Uh-oh.
That is an upset in the making right there, because Mount has come out 4-1 this year, and that is J.D. Runnels,
I was
coach.
gonna say, former Carl Albert Titan, J.D. Reynolds is coaching them.
And
his son is playing as a freshman.
That's right. I saw their picture the other day.
Yeah.
And but Perry is leading 20-0 at half, and that is at Mount St. Mary's. Washington is at Little Axe, and Washington is beating Little Axe 42-0. Metro Christian is at Sperry. We talked about Sperry earlier because they had the 11-0 run on shutouts, and back in 1934. And but that's not the team they have right now, because they're down 34-0 at home against Metro Christian.
Metro Christian's pretty good.
They're pretty darn good. They're 3-0, and Sequoia Tahlequah is beating my alma mater, Tulsa Central, 17-0 at Tulsa Central, and Chandler is up at home 55-0 over Tulsa Daniel Webster. Chisholm
it's easy
is
for you to say.
Easy, right? Chisholm. The only reason I know how to say that is because of a John Wayne movie. Is beating Blackwell at Blackwell 43-0, and then we go down to 2A2. I'll give you these, and then we'll take a little break. Luther, number 10 in the state, in 2A2, is at home beating Newkirk 35-6. Cassidy is at home beating Kellyville 22-0, and that's 2A up through 6A1. And as we said, Carl Albert is leading Noble 40-0. And
I did get something on the band competition this last week, which was at Mustang. There were numerous. I mean, it's a really big band contest.
Huge, yeah.
Huge. And we made the finals, which is really good, which they got to perform at night. They finished 10th out of 14 teams that qualified for the finals, and which is really good, and that just means that they're getting better all the time. And
That's right.
And their show the other night looked really, really good.
actually, their show the other night looked fantastic, and then I saw a post by Travis Miller, the band director, who said they had just installed their final
Part of that?
Yeah, part of that.
Cool.
And so they are ready to go for their competitions. So we're going to break away here, and kickoff is going to be in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And so actually they're going to bring the players out. So we've got about 6.5 minutes. We're going to be back with you here in just a few moments. Carl Albert leading the Noble Bears here at the Noble Bear Stadium in Noble, Oklahoma, 40-0 at halftime. We'll be back with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delta teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Wings.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and we want to welcome our viewers on X this evening, also Facebook Live, YouTube, and we're glad that you're watching the Carl Albert Titans this evening. The only 5A game going on in the state right now, it seems like, and Carl Albert leading 40-0. Booker T. Washington is up 17-0, and Will Rogers is up over Memorial 8-6, and that's two teams that are both 0-4. So anyway, we're glad to have you with us. If you've got questions you'd like to ask, just get a hold of us, and we will do our best to answer those questions for you. And you can text Coach Goff, or you can text myself, and or you can get a hold of us on Facebook Live, and we'll try to answer the questions that we have. So we have our sideline reporter down on the sidelines. That's Jonathan Copeland, and we know that most of the people were down there, trying to get a glimpse of you because you are the sideline reporter for the Carl Albert Titans. But you tell us somebody else was down there that they were actually looking at. Is that right?
Unfortunately, guys, I thought I made it. People were waving, asking for pictures. And then I noticed Coach Venables over here, so I guess he's kind of a big deal.
You were standing in front of him? Is that what you're saying?
Within 10, 15 feet.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess he's
close enough to be mistaken.
Yeah, y'all look a lot alike.
Yeah.
I guess he was checking on Trinae and Tristan and some of the and
Marcus and
I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, those are the three.
He was probably looking at Carl Vion. That sucker's had a great game so far.
I kind of wanted to walk up and ask who see number 23.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he is an athlete. I mean, I don't, really, you kind of have to wonder why somebody hasn't already jumped all over him, and
and I haven't heard.
I haven't either. Okay. That's why I'm saying.
I didn't know if you had and
no.
I hadn't or what.
And and if nothing else, just take him as an athlete. Yeah. And decide where to play him later. Teach him what you want him to know and let him be a star, because he could definitely be a star someplace. So 6'4", we had the coaches show, 6'4", 205, and he could put on some muscle and just be a beast.
Well, let's go. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Have you seen him do his backflips?
No. Does he really? Standing?
Go watch some of these highlights from the games. There's, I think, the Stillwater one. He does a full-on backflip.
Oh, there you go.
And that's tough. I've tried.
So you hurt yourself, I'm assuming.
Off the side of the pool?
Yeah.
First and last time, guys.
Right. Okay. We're coming back from halftime. The kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. 10,002 Southeast 15th Street, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. In Choctaw, call him at 405-281-6700. And Del City, 405-670-3665. I know I haven't said it enough, but we definitely want to thank Brown's Driving School. Brown's Driving School has been serving Midwest City since 1996. Brown's Driving School, where safety is their driving concern. This time, Noble Bear gets loose, gets across the 25, gets knocked out of bounds there at about the 30-yard line on the kickoff. So, good field position for the Noble Bears. And they will have their first possession here of the second half.
Let's go back to Speedwack for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's 6'4" and weighs 160. And when he goes to college, when they put a little weight on him and all that, he is going to be kicking the ball deep in the end zone.
Absolutely. He's got plenty of leg.
I mean, and at 6'4", he's got plenty of leg.
Yeah. Steely still in at quarterback for the Bears. Behind him is Peterman. Steely's going to hand it off to Peterman. Peterman gets hit behind the line. Big Nick Hill lays him down there at the 27-yard line.
He cut back because Crazy Joe was right in his face.
There you go.
And he cut back and right into Nick Hill. Joe got off the ball so fast right then. Good night, nurse.
2nd down and 13 now for the Noble Bears. You know, I don't want to get landed on by Nick Hill. I'll just be honest.
I don't either.
That's a big boy.
That is a big person.
So, trips to the left, one man to the right.
And quick.
Steely drops back. He's going to pitch it out here, and it's caught! Royale, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
LeBron Royal grabs it, takes it home, and he's got the pick six from 27 yards out.
Good for him. I don't think anybody knew that he had intercepted the ball except you.
Yeah. I saw it, Coach. LeBron Royal, 27-yard pick six. And the Titans go up 46-0
I don't
on
know
that tipped ball.
Did you see who
I
tipped it?
did not see who tipped it.
Might have
I
been
know one of the interior guys got their hands up.
Did they?
Spiewak in to do the kicking
Might have
duties
been
here.
Nick Hill. He was right on this side.
And Spiewak puts it up and through. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 47-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And Spiewak is setting up for the kickoff. Kickoff brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day. Stop in for all your nutritional needs at Midwest Nutrition. And Spiewak puts it 5 yards deep into the end zone for the touchback. And Noble will have their second possession of the second half with 11 minutes to go. Your scoring recap is... It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. One of the interior linemen tipped the ball, and so that could have been, heck, any of them out there. But LeBron Royal was making his way over, and the ball fell right in his arms, and he takes it 27 yards to pay dirt, and Titans lead 47-0. J.R. Rowlett, two men wide to the left, one to the right. This time it's going to be a handoff to Peterman. He's caught in the backfield.
Thomas Welch.
Big number 54, Thomas Welch. And he goes from the 20 and is taken back down to, where are they going to put it? The 18.
Thomas Welch stunted inside. It was a rip call. And so he and Maddox Wilkerson both slanted to the right, and the guard, bless his heart, never even touched him. And he's in the backfield and tackles the kid for, what, a 2-yard loss?
2-yard loss, 2nd down and 12 for the Noble Bears. Steely in at quarterback, trips to the left, one man to the right. Peterman still in there as the running back. He takes the ball, hands it off to Peterman, and he's going to get brought down again. That's Caden Davis with a tackle for loss behind the line of scrimmage and takes him back to about the 17-yard line, so another 1-yard loss on the play.
He and Marcus both came that time. It was some kind, I don't know what that stunt is called, but both he and Marcus came.
3rd down and 13. And the clock is going to continue to run. And I think part of that is hand it off, let the clock run, because if you throw the ball and it's incomplete, and we've got a
Joe Thomas.
Yeah, they're gonna call that on on Joe Thomas, and he's out there doing push-ups right now because he knows he's going to do them now or later, so he might as well go ahead and get them out of the way.
I can't believe he did that right out in the middle of it.
Well, he's not called Crazy Joe for no reason.
Got to get your reps in.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. So Joe Thomas is called for the encroachment.
Yep.
And that's going to bring the ball up to the 22-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
That's probably a memory peg for him. I used to make my defensive tackles do bear crawls.
Steely's going to throw it downfield, and that was one of those where number 4 was the intended receiver, and that is Connor Lane, and that ball was just thrown to a spot, but Connor wasn't there, and so that's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and the punt team is going to come on.
We were in a halves coverage. Deontay Dukes was the corner on this side, and he let him go after about 10 yards. And number 5, Todd James, was the safety on this side, and he was on the hash. He had to get over here, and had the kid caught it.
The ball rolls on the ground. This time Davis is trying to get it off. He does get it off. And I think Tristan may – did Tristan touch it?
No,
yes, he did. Yes, he did. I saw that happen.
Recovered by the Bears.
I saw it happen. Tristan knew it happened. He immediately turned and realized and could not get back to the ball. And that is the Bears' ball. And so with the punt, it's going to move the ball into Titan territory at the 45-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears.
The red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I pretty well saw it from here, so and I'm closer to it than you are, Jonathan. So, yeah, Tristan knew he had done it.
On the punt, Caden Davis went in and was almost had a block. I think he hurt his foot again, twisted his foot because he came limping in, and he wasn't going to let.
Steely comes back. He's just going to throw it out into nowhere, and incomplete pass. That was intended for Connor Lane, and it was covered up there by DeAndre Dukes and Marcus James. And unfortunately, Steely is down on the ground. And so we're going to take a break with you, and we'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and Steely does come off under his own power. Looked like it could have been a cramp, and so he is back on the sidelines. In for Steely is number 9, Dawson Davis, and backing him up there at running back is Jordan Peterman. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right, and there's a flag that came from the back judge, which means that would be delay of game. And so that's going to move the ball back to the 50-yard line on that penalty.
Caden Davis is back in, and he's playing his, from 2 years ago, defensive position, defensive end. Which means he's rushing.
Yep, 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. This time Davis, he fumbles the ball. He comes back. He's just going to fall on it back here at the 41-yard line, and never really got the snap in his hands. And Jackson Steely is probably going to trot back on. Davis is still out there. I see Steely here on the sidelines.
Nope.
Nope. He's going to stay over here on the sidelines for now.
I think I would too.
So the ball is back at the 42-yard line, and that is in Bear territory at the 42.
This, again, is a special type of defense with really a lot of speed down front.
Trips left, one man to the right. Davis is looking to pass. He's got a little room. He cuts up the field, and he's on the run. He's across the 40, gets hit hard there by Todd James, and so he's going to pick up about 18 yards on the play.
It's a good run.
Take it down to the 40 in Titan territory, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 5.
They're going for it.
And the Bears are going to go for it. Dawson Davis has got some wheels.
Yeah. He may take off on a punt one of these times.
He might. That's kind of why I was thinking that, because he is the punter. Trips to the left, one man to the right. There again, if you can create open space, you can run in it.
Well, I think we're manned up, so we're bringing – nope.
Dawson Davis is looking to pass. No, he runs right into who was that was just standing there waiting for him and holding that end?
Caden Davis.
I think Wilkerson.
Nope. Yep. Maddox Wilkerson.
Get up, Maddox.
Maddox Wilkerson. And he looks like he cramped up a little too.
Yep.
So he was out there at that defensive end position and was holding contain, and Dawson Davis just ran right smack into him. And so it will be 1st and 10 for the Titans on the turnover on down. And the Titans have it at the 45-yard line. 5 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Titans actually have their first possession of the second half. All right, Anderson Collier is in at quarterback.
Sophomore.
Yep. Collier takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons goes across this left side, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Goes from the 45 up to the 48-yard line. 2nd down and 7.
Another one of the formations where we had them outnumbered to this side, and I think they adjusted a little bit better that time.
Got a different group of people in there right now. Anderson Collier's in at quarterback. LT Simmons is the running back. Got Trinae Washington out here on this left side, and Tristan Haynes far out on the right side. Heavy set to the right side with double tight ends over there. And
delay.
That was a delay of game for the Titans this time.
Sophomore.
Yeah, sometimes you get that with a new quarterback coming in and not looking down there and seeing where the play clock is. And so that's going to move them back from the 48 back to the 43-yard line. And so that brings up 2nd down and 12. Same formation. Double tight end. Nope, they're going to move tight end on each side. Just a double tight end set. This time a handoff to LT Simmons. He's looking. He gets out here to the outside. A man shoots in. Simmons gets upfield. He turns up, gets down inside the 40-yard line, down to the 39. 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Well, he made 2 guys miss, I know, and then jumped sideways. Kind of reminded me of that kid from McGinnis last year when he could just jump sideways, and then he's at full speed after he jumped sideways.
All right, this time.
I was going to say we may see a massive dose of LT.
Yep. Tristan Haynes is wide to the left. Trinae Washington wide to the right. Double tight end on this left side. Looks like Collier's looking to throw, and he gets hit in the backfield. Throws it out there to Maddox Wilkerson, the tight end.
Boom!
He just pounds a man and goes for 11 yards down the field. He just laid a shoulder into that cornerback.
Bless his little heart. And Maddox is what? How big is Maddox Wilkerson? Maddox is 6'4", 230.
Yeah.
And that kid may be 5'8" and 150 40.
Yeah. He just laid the shoulder in there, takes it down to the 28-yard line. 11 yards picked up on the play and a first down for the Titans.
I think he could have bounced that outside and scored. Saw a great opportunity to run somebody over there.
Yeah. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Collier takes the ball, hands it off to L.T. Simmons. He cuts back up the middle. He scoots to the right, and he's got running room. 10, 5, touchdown, Carl Albert, L.T. Simmons.
That was a great cutback. I mean, and we had it blocked up on that side, too. Really good job.
L.T. Simmons takes it in from 28 yards out for the score.
I would bet that puts him over 100 yards.
Oh, I'm pretty darn sure of that.
And that's without a 65-yard first play of the game deal, which was called back for holding.
Farley in to hold. Spiewak to do the kicking duties for the point after try. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 54-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your J.R. Rowlett scoring recap. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan, J.R. Rowlett, for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. And that was 4 plays and ended up covering 55 yards, capped off there by L.T. Simmons. There was a whole lot of L.T. Simmons on that drive.
It was, yeah.
But a 25-yard touchdown run took up 3 minutes and 5 seconds. This time your kicker is number 39, Keon Floronda. And he's going to boot the ball down there. Kick is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. The ball is fumbled there at the 10-yard line. And this time he's going to cut it out there, and that's going to be
Can't get by Carl Vion.
Carl Vion Young that meets him at the 17-yard line, and that's as far as it went. And so Noble's going to have its third possession of this second half with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. The Titans lead 54-0. And the ball is going to be down there at the 17-yard line. Dawson Davis is in at quarterback. He's going to remain in there at quarterback after Jackson Steele came out. Jordan Peterman at running back, trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Davis hands off to Peterman. Peterman's looking for a hole, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard up to the 18. So he goes to the 18-yard line.
Just got a text from a former colleague of ours,
Mr. Robert Epperly.
Yeah, he's down in Texas right now.
I think
getting ready for the OU game.
He's going to go down there and see a Sooner Longhorn matchup.
Yep, he is.
Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Going to be handoff to Peterman again. Peterman's going to get across the 20. He meets up there with Jackson Vineyard.
Good tackle by Jackson.
Jackson takes him a little bit high, but good tackle down to he gets to the 24-yard line. Looks like they're going to place it on the 25, so I'll give him to the 25. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 3 for the Noble Bears. That time, Davis wasn't sure if he wanted to hand it off or not, and finally got it into Peterman's hand.
They did have a little running room there.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. And
there it is again.
Here it is again. Peterman gets out there, bam, and he's going to get hit there. That was Christian Oku coming in with the hard hit, and I think he gets to the 29-yard line. Needed 3, picked up 4, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears. Nick Hill's going to get a breather, and Thomas Welch comes on at that nose tackle position.
I was going to say, everybody wants him to run. They want him to run that same play again except the running back.
Right. This time, going to hand it off to Peterman again, and he gets hit hard right there at the line of scrimmage. And that was
22.
Bo Davis.
Bo Davis.
Bo came in off that right side and slanted right into the runner.
I think he was the middle linebacker at that time. And
that's the end of the third quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 54-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're in the final quarter, 54-0 for the Carl Albert Titans. And
now you want to think, could this be the game that somebody actually scores on Carl Albert?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, they still have the starting defense, most of the starting defense in there. Some changes.
And this time Davis keeps it. And he's taken down immediately there by LeBron Royal. And that time, just to let you know, because, a lot of times the score doesn't represent necessarily the heart of the players. And that time, a Noble Bear finished a block all the way to the end and the echo of the whistle and took one of our guys right over the pile.
Good.
So sometimes we don't see that there are guys out there.
Yeah, they try.
Yeah, they try, and they've been practicing all week. That's right. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Davis takes the ball. He spins it in his hands. He's going to throw it long out here on this side, and caught but out of bounds. And that was one of those where Christian Oku needed to just turn his head around because the ball was right there for him just as much as it was for intended for number 4 there, Connor Lane.
Good throw, and the kid caught it, but he was out of bounds.
Just right on the sidelines, out of bounds.
Our kids, Christian's a backup. The 2 safeties are not backups. They're the starters. And I think we don't have anybody back. Are they punting? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
We're just playing it safe.
Todd James is the closest one back, and he's 5 yards back. And this time Davis is going to do that squibber that you talked about at the first of the game, and that ball is going to roll inside all the way down to the 13-yard line before it stops.
They would like to be able to do that all the time, but a gnat could have blocked that one if they had just had their arms up.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because, the good of that is that could hit anybody at any time.
It could, yeah.
And it's hard if you're not used to seeing that to get away from that. It's coming quick.
Our backup offensive line is in. Looks like receivers are in. Backup quarterback is in. Is Delijah in? Yep.
Elijah Matthews is in at running back now with Anderson Collier at quarterback. He's going to hand off to Elijah Matthews, and he is a power runner. And he's going to take the ball from the 13-yard line. And he takes it from the 13 up to the 17. So 4 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6. Carl Albert's letting the time run as well. Trips to the right. Tight end on the left. Collier takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it out here to Stubbs. Stubbs gets across the 20 to the 25, and he's going to keep pushing forward. Falls out of bounds there at about the 34-yard line. There is a flag over here on this side.
I saw it.
And Jackson Webster holds his hand up.
Yep. You know, they used to make us do that when we fouled whenever I was playing basketball.
In basketball, that's right.
And he did it. He grabbed the kid.
So that holding call is going to be from the 25. That is a spot foul. Is going to move the ball back to the 15. It'll be 2nd down still, but a loss of about 4 overall on the play. Takes the ball back to the 15-yard line. So it's just a loss of 2.
And I'm sure I'm glad I didn't say what I was thinking. Oh, we'll just run the ball out and all that stuff. All of a sudden, he raises up and throws it.
Trips to the left.
That's almost like a run.
Yeah.
But
I was kind of surprised to see him throw it too.
Yeah.
Collier takes the ball. He hands it off this time to Elijah Matthews, and he gets out to about the 16-yard line, and that's it. So from the 15 to the 16 brings up 3rd down and 7, maybe 6.
Yeah, they're calling up the punt team already. I don't know that. I mean, that didn't mean anything. We could, of course, still get it. I'm thinking, if I'm prognosticating, option.
Okay.
Nope.
This time, Collier's going to throw the ball. Oh! And that was intended for Christian Oku. Almost got into the hands there of number 21, Jordan Peterman. And
there's the punt team.
Incomplete. And so it's time for the punt.
We've talked about how good a punter Trernay is. And he could probably be one of the top in the whole state, but he doesn't have enough punts.
Number 6, Bryson Carey, is going to be back at about his own 36-yard line. And there's going to be a timeout that is called. And so the Carl Albert Titans are taking a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And again, back deep is Bryson Carey. And Trernay Washington is lined up in punt formation. He's standing at his own 2-yard line. And there's the snap. Good snap. And Trernay kind of goes off the side of his foot and is going to bounce and fall short here at the 40-yard line in Titan territory.
I won't brag on him again.
Yeah.
That's tough, guys, and you don't really punt very much.
Really?
Come out there after you haven't really been doing much and expect to deliver.
Yeah, I don't think he came out at halftime and punted any. A lot of the kickers will come out at halftime and kick field goals and stuff like that. But and in college, the punters will, but he didn't. That's fine. He wasn't supposed to.
So coming on the field late there is Thomas Welch. He's going to the nose center, the nose guard. And the ball is handed off over here to this left side at the 40, and he's looking for a place, and Welch just catches up to him and knocks him out of bounds along there with number 2, Christian Oku. That was Peterman on the carry, and they're going to give him down to the 38-yard line, so 2 yards picked up on the play.
Do you have a 61 on your roster?
I do not.
For Carl Albert?
I do not, and I intended to ask Coach about that earlier, and I don't have that. This time, handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it and go up the middle, and he's down to inside the 30 to the 29-yard line, and that's enough for the first down.
Tackled by number 0, Jake Vardy.
This is a first down for the Noble Bears, and you can even hear the crowd getting excited. The ball is inside the 30-yard line at the 29. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This time Davis is going to keep it himself. He's going to cut up field. He's in the 20, down to the 15, and gets taken out of bounds there by Christian Oku all the way down at the 12-yard line. And so that will be 1st and 10 at the 12. 2 back-to-back first down plays. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This is Dawson Davis in at quarterback, and he's going to take the ball. He's going to keep it himself and go right up the middle. And that was Cooper Brackage that takes him from behind.
Good tackle by Cooper.
And no gain on the play. The ball's still at the 12-yard line.
I think John had enough. He stunned it a little bit right there. Brought Cooper off the edge.
Same formation. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This time, there's a flag. Illegal procedure on the Noble Bears is going to move them back from the 12 to the 17. Want to remember our fourth quarter sponsor. If you're looking for top-notch physical therapy services, look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. They'd like to tailor personal training to get you fit for life. And this time, he's going to cut up field, and there it is, the score that breaks the streak. And in some ways, you're a little relieved.
Yeah.
That was Dawson Davis on the keeper up the middle, and he takes it in from 17 yards out. And Noble gets its touchdown and breaks that streak for the Carl Albert Titans.
That was a really good zone read by that quarterback.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he holds on to that mesh really
really
long and sells it.
Yep. We knew it happened eventually.
Absolutely. And that ball gets over the goalpost, and now it is 54-7. 54-7, and Noble will be kicking off to Carl Albert. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. It's Whata wings.
We're We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 4 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Noble takes it 5 plays and 40 yards. And they score and find the end zone 54-7. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. Very nice people there at Midwest Nutrition at the corner of 15th Street and Post Road.
Noble has nothing to lose.
And they're going to do a deep onside, and he's kind of saved him. Todd James saved him, and he's going to take the ball, and he's finding a spot. He had a hole right here and stayed to the left. He's going to get the ball out there to the 37-yard line. .421 on the game clock. And we're going to see if the Titans can move the ball here from the 37-yard line.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
I can.
It looks like Stubbs rolled his ankle.
Did he?
And 23 said, get on my back, and just carried him to the sidelines for him.
Yeah, he rolled it over here on this side. He got rolled up in a block. 2 men wide to the left. That's Webster and Todd James over there. Got a tight end on the right side, tight end on the left side. Collier takes the ball. He hands it off to Elijah Matthews. He's got a hole. He's across midfield. He just keeps spinning. Gets down to the 44-yard line. A great run there by Elijah.
I think they have some subs in.
Yeah.
I mean, we do too. But
yeah, absolutely.
Because that hole opened up a lot better than it did the last time we tried to block them.
Cooper Brackage wide out to the left. Double tight end set. Jackson Webster on the right. Collier's going to hand off to Matthews. Matthews across the 40. He cuts to the outside. Then he pushes back to the inside. Playing smart, staying in bounds, keeping the clock running.
Yep. Good job by Elijah. Smart kid, good kid. Sophomore. Have him for a couple more years.
Ball is down to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Titans. 2 minutes and 55 and counting. 2 men wide to the left. Tight end on the right side. The double tight end set.
Yeah, 2 tights.
Collier takes the ball. He's going to hand it off to Matthews again. That time he gets caught in the backfield. The ball goes from the 27 back to the 29-yard line. 2 yards loss on the play brings up 2nd down and 12.
You wouldn't believe this.
What?
Tackled by number 74, Tristan Haynes.
Really?
Hayes, not
Tristan
Haynes.
Hayes.
Huh. I looked.
Not Haynes, but Hayes.
Hayes. Close.
2nd down and 12. Double tight end set again. 1 wide left, 1 wide right. Matthews in the backfield. Anderson Collier's in at quarterback. Collier goes high to get the ball, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews gets across the 25 and gets all the way down, stays in bounds. There is a flag back here at the 26-yard line. It was holding on the Titans. And so that'll take the ball from the 26 to the 36.
Well, this will give the coaches some things that they can work on.
Absolutely.
In practice. Grading-wise, it probably won't be very good for the kids that are doing the penalties, but they'll get it down.
Second down and 19. 136 and counting. And Collier's doing a great job just to get that. Elijah Matthews is going to take it, and he's going to go out of bounds over there.
Elijah.
Yeah, at about the 25-yard line. Here we talk nice about him because he stayed in bounds. And
he ran out of bounds.
Then he ran out of bounds, yeah. 1 minute 18, and they're going to go ahead and get that ball in play. Yeah, and so the clock is continuing.
It has not stopped.
Yep.
That's good.
3rd down and 8 now. And the ball is at the 25-yard line. And we're going to go under a minute here when the ball is snapped. Collier takes the ball, hands it off to Matthews. He's going to go to that left side this time. He cuts back in. He's got the first down, and he falls forward down to about the 13-yard line, and that should be the game right there.
Oh.
And so, yeah.
Who do you think? I'm going with Devin Woodward.
I think so, too. I think that's,
he didn't play the second half, though, did he?
Yeah, he played a little bit in the second half. Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, Devin.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the end of the game where the Carl Albert Titans defeat the Noble Bears 54-7. And that streak of shutouts is over. And somewhat maybe even a little bit of a relief that we can get that out of the way and move forward and take that monkey off the back and continue to move forward. I know that sounds a little bit odd if you're just a fan of football and you want to see us win every game by 50-something to 0, but there's a lot of pressure that continues to build up. The coaching staffs are giving each other hugs, and the players are shaking hands, and that's the way it ought to be at the end of a game like this. So the Titans go on 3-0 in district play, 6-0 on the year, and the Noble Bears fall to 0-6 and 0-3 in district play. We're going to be back with you here in just a few minutes with your post-game show, and we'll be back on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan post-game show. Your post-game show is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma farmers insurance agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Our office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call at 405-733-7671. Patrick Newby, Farmers Insurance. Well, the Carl Albert Titans came out and took care of business this evening and started out hot all the way through. Devin Woodring did a fantastic job. Tristan Haynes also made many plays this evening. Trinae Washington stepped up big, and just an overall performance by the defense as well. Shutting out every opponent was never a goal of the Carl Albert Titans. The goal is always to win the gold ball, and that's what we're playing for every single time we come out. And so that process is still underway. I hope that as we see our coach come out, that he will share a little bit of that and talk a little bit about what it's really all about. And we're going to have an opportunity to have Coach Goff speak with Mike Dunn, our head coach out there. And then we're going to have our player of the game. And it looks like right now that Coach Dunn is taking some pictures with his family, which is first priority for all of our coaches, is to get that done with the family first. And then Coach Dunn is going to come back over as soon as the alma mater is played, which is one of the things that Coach Dunn started initiating here when he came on as head coach, is that the football players would honor the band would honor the players, and the student section as well. And so as the alma mater is played, the football players go over and sway and sing the alma mater with all of the fans in the stands. So Coach Dunn is making his way over to Mike Goff right now, and so we're going to be ready.
We ready?
As soon as he makes it there. All right.
We'll do both of you.
Okay, we're going to do both at the same time.
We're here tonight with our outstanding player, Devin Woodring, and the victorious coach, Mike Dunn. We'll start with Devin. Devin, wonderful game tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
What did you think that you would play as well as you did tonight? I mean, you ran the ball like crazy. Way to go, buddy.
It's just taking what the defense gives us. Just nothing too special. And we have outstanding players. You give them the ball, they're going to make special plays. So.
Well, and you did that too. Your reading of the zone reading and all that stuff was really good tonight.
Thank you.
And then I was saying up in the press box that you throw a really catchable ball. I mean, I throw a 6'4" and a 6'3" kid all the time too. But what do you think of that?
It's just you have a guy that size, that speed. You just got to get it to him, and he's going to make a play. I had one of the first deep balls. I got over top of the ball. It was not a great ball, but he found a way to go and get it, make the pitch. So
that's wonderful.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Thank you so much. Outstanding player of the game.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Devin Woodring. And now Coach Dunn.
Yes.
Finally happened.
What are you even talking about?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm glad it happened now. That's what we had to talk about right here. You would think that our dog just passed away, but no. I mean, I appreciate that our kids are passionate and wanted to keep people off of the scoreboard, and I appreciate that about them, and I'm glad that they have that kind of intensity, and they work really, really hard, and it's important to them to know the game plan and to play hard, and so we just had to have a little talk about, hey, I'm glad it happened now, and we're not shell-shocked if it happens, in next week, the following week, or, the semifinals, whenever it happens. I'm glad we're dealing with it now. So it's actually, I just told our guys, you look at it like a coach does. The way you guys are acting right now, I'm looking at it like it's exactly what needed to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, it happened.
Well, another thing happened tonight. Speedwalk broke your friend's record.
Was that the record?
Wasn't it?
I don't know.
He kicked two. He kicked.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were.
I'm talking about the number, and I don't know what what the deep is.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, we're going to have to look that up.
He definitely broke the all-time field goal record at Carl Albert High School. I was just with Eric Wersig 2 nights ago. We went and saw a concert at Sturgill Simpson downtown together, and we talked a little bit about it. And it was kind of funny because another kicker from Carl Albert High School lore is Brian Thompson. And Brian texted Eric Wersig and said, "Hey, you better go pull a Tanya Harding to Dunn's kicker, or he's going to break your record." So it's kind of funny. It's ironic that it all happened tonight, and he kicked those two. And what a kick! I mean,
yeah, 50. I mean, to get it on a 51-yarder, and again, I don't know. I can't remember what Manger's was. I think it was close to 50 back in against Lawton Mack over at Western Heights.
Right.
It was so cold that night, I couldn't believe it. None of us could believe he did it. But.
Right. Well, we talked about that at halftime. We talked about that kick against Lawton Mack in the state semifinals at Western Heights. Yeah. So I think it was Connor. I don't know if that was Manger.
Oh, was it Connor?
Coach Rollins would probably remember what his name was.
Coach Rollins. Yeah, I said Manger on the radio, so
yeah.
It may have been Connor. Connor Watts.
Connor Watts. That's right. That's right.
Well, congratulations on your victory. 6-0. Who we got next week?
So we've got the John Marshall Bears coming to town. Another Thursday night game, fall break. So, a chance to kind of, when you play a Thursday game and you follow it up with another Thursday game, it gives you a chance to get some longer weekends, but you stay in that same routine, and then gives us a chance. We can go scout a game tomorrow night if we want to, and the following week do the same thing if we can find a Friday night game on fall break. But just give us a chance to go look at some teams, and long weekend, give our kids a chance to recover and get some rest. So, I mean, we look at these next 2 weeks. It's going to be good to have 2 Thursdays in a row and then get back on that Friday schedule.
Good. Great to see you. Congratulations. Back to you, Kurt.
There we are, our player of the game, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. And so, Jonathan, stay down there with me if you can. And if you're still hooked up, and it doesn't look like they are, as I'm talking, I don't see any action down there. So 54-7 was the final. And Carl Albert moves on 6-0, 3-0 in district play, and that is exactly where we need to be to continue to move forward to reach our goal. The first goal, make it to the playoffs. The second goal, win 4 games in a row. And the final goal is to take that gold ball home and cut the cake back at the field house. Carl Albert Titans have been working diligently. We've got a game next Thursday night at Gary Rose Stadium. We would like to remind you of our kickoff time is at 7 o'clock, and we will go live on the air at 6:30. These young men have worked very, very hard, and as Coach said just a few minutes ago, one of the things that they really were striving for was to keep that 0 on the board, and yet, as he said, it's probably better to happen now and take home the victory and continue to move towards the goals that we've set as a team. We're excited for the Carl Albert Titans as they're continuing on this campaign to pursue number 19 in the state champion gold balls, and we are prepared to continue to march along with them. Next week at home, just a personal note here that each one of you may be wanting to know. Coach Gary Rose's wife, Sheila, passed away a little over a month ago, and her celebration of life service will be held on Saturday, this coming Saturday, at the Performing Arts Center at Carl Albert High School at 3 p.m. If you cannot attend, this network will be hosting that celebration of life service. So you can go to the oksportsnet.com and click on that Carl Albert channel, and you will be able to participate and watch the celebration of life service for Sheila Rose. Sheila was beloved by all and cherished by many, and many athletes have gone through her home, and she has been a second mom and first mom to many of those young men who now are older men, and some of them even have athletes playing on this field today. So 3 o'clock on Saturday, if you'd like to participate in that celebration of life service, it will be here on the Carl Albert Football Network channel. This is the end of our production for this evening. Carl Albert moves to 6-0, 54-7. Carl Albert Titan, the home of champions, pursuing number 19. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.